welcome to Catalan News on another special edition on this final day of the 2018 Barcelona Mobile World Congress. Appropriately, our show today is filmed entirely with mobile phones. We're here right now in the corridor connecting the halls of all of the exhibition spaces in the fair, and throughout our show today we'll be showing you different parts of the Congress. But first, let's find out what happened today in Catalan politics. The Catalan Parliament held a plenary session and the pro-independence parties voted in favor of Carles Puigdemont as a presidential candidate for Catalonia. This is a symbolic move after Spain blocked his reinstatement. And in a controversial session, pro-independence parties voted in favor, supporting this motion. This is the first step to possibly reinstating the Catalan government.
The Catalan Parliament met today in yet another controversial plenary session, a month after Carles Puigdemont's reinstatement as Catalan president was blocked by the Spanish courts. Pro-independence parties brought to the floor a resolution backing him as the legitimate president of the country. The text stressed that a majority of lawmakers aim to establish an independent Catalonia, a will expressed both in the independence referendum as well as in the last election. Yet what was left out is even more important, namely last October's Declaration of Independence. In an amendment to the resolution, the far-left coup party proposed to stand by the declaration, but Spain's Attorney General threatened to take legal action and pro-independence parties decided to withdraw these amendments. This on a day when the Supreme Court declared the case against independence leaders extraordinary, thus prolonging the investigation for up to 18 months. Pro-independence parties avoided a direct clash with the Spanish justice system in a move that could anticipate a new strategy, securing control of Catalan institutions as a priority. Puigdemont could thus give up on retaking his post as president, facilitating the formation of a new government and adopting instead a different role from Brussels. It's been a very intense day today at the Catalan Parliament, but the outcome has no political effect. However, the symbolic support for the deposed president Carles Puigdemont is thought to be a step closer towards reaching an end to this current stalemate. Another possible candidate for the post is Jordi Sánchez, the jailed Catalan leader in prison in the Madrid region. However, whether the Spanish judge allows him to be nominated or not remains unknown. This is set to be the next clash in Catalan politics.
All of the parties had their say in today's parliamentary plenary session, which was tense and controversial. It was the first one following the opening session, which came after 3 months of the Catalan parliament being dissolved. But some things haven't changed. For example, central to the debate today was the clash between the Catalan and the Spanish administrations, as well as independence.
Que la causa de la llibertat de Catalunya és una causa justa, que la causa de la independència de Catalunya és una causa legítima i que la causa de la República Catalana és una causa honorable. Ni per un instant no pensem renunciar ni un mil·límetre a defensar la justícia, la legitimitat i l'honorabilitat d'aquesta causa.
I hem de poder recuperar la Generalitat per poder avançar. Hem de poder recuperar el govern de la Generalitat per poder avançar i tornar a caminar. I a la vegada hem de dotar de tot el reconeixement al president Puigdemont a Brussel·les.
La prioritat és instituir la república, materialitzar-la, investir la presidència que lleialment la governi.
Perquè no hi ha restitució possible, per una cosa molt bàsica, si volen. Avui ja no és ahir, i seria esperable que comencéssim a construir el demà i no ens quedéssim atrapats en l'ahir.
Este pleno nos ha servido, yo creo que para muchas cosas, que ahora comentaremos, pero sin duda para constatar que ustedes no tienen ni full de ruta, ni futuro, ni idea de gobierno, ni proyecto para todos los catalanes.
El nostre grup està disposat a qualsevol esforç, a qualsevol sacrifici en benefici de la necessària reconciliació. Però volem ser molt clars, només el respecte de la legalitat proporciona la base sobre la que construir i eixamplar consensos.
Volvamos a la convivencia, es el clamor de la mayoría y ahí tengan la seguridad que sí que nos van a encontrar.
As you can see from all the people leaving the fair behind me, the Mobile World Congress is now drawing to a close after 4 days, after so many things that happened that left us feeling like the current political atypical situation is just a little bit further away. We've seen futuristic technology, we've seen innovation, but business was the center of the Congress, and the countdown is already on for next year. Same place, same time.
This year's highly anticipated Mobile World Congress has come to an end, closing its doors with an attendance of 107,000. 1% less than last year. Despite kicking off amid controversy, in the end, politics and business remain separate.
Ells mai s'han posat amb les qüestions polítiques que separen claríssimament del Congrés dels Mòbils, tal com vam dir nosaltres també. Hem de celebrar que ha estat un èxit per les xifres econòmiques, per les xifres d'assistència, pel que significa d'impacte econòmic i de visibilitat mundial durant aquests dies.
Just over 50% of attendees were high-ranking members of companies. After all, the Congress is all about business. Some of the most important names in the industry have taken part once again, showcasing their latest innovations. One of the more highly anticipated moments was the presentation of Samsung's new Galaxy S9 smartphone model. This newest addition to the Samsung range includes a dual camera and even gives users the chance to create their own personalized emojis to send to their friends and families, if they so wish. Alongside artificial intelligence, robotics and more, virtual reality has played a big role in this edition. Many stands, such as that of the multinational Huawei, exhibited new innovations in the field, and attendees got stuck into all-absorbing virtual worlds. The American IT company HP even brought a spaceship along, showcasing a replica of the spaceborne computer destined to one day journey all the way to Mars. As the event has come to a close and participants begin to make their journeys home, only time will tell how some of the latest developments in technology will be incorporated into everyday life. One thing is certain though, more and more we wander into the realms of science fiction, so watch this space.
As you've seen this past week, the Mobile World Congress has been the place to be to find out the new products and innovations for the future, such as, for example, this Lego Mindstorm, which helps children to learn programming and is controlled through augmented reality. However, there are a lot of exhibitions and stands to see, and 4 days is not really enough to get to know everything that's happened in the fair. So we'd like to show you a quick recap of the best and the newest products for the future. This year, augmented reality played a key role, and on display at the Huawei stand, users could play around with some of the latest developments in this field from the Chinese company, and even see a virtual version of themselves on the flat screen. For the comic fans out there, Hamamatsu's device, allowing users to move things with their mind, brought telekinesis a little closer to reality. Using the power of thought, connected to an interface picking up on light waves, attendees raced cars around a Scalextrix track. Pepper the robot was also on highlight. She can perceive human emotions and is already helping out customers in shops when she's not busting a move on the dance floor. A Catalan startup revealed a device that will help crowd counting in large groups of people, useful for police and organizers alike. But it wasn't just hardware on show. Many software apps could also be found, such as the meal-sharing app Co-Cooking. Based on a point system, it offers the user to link up with other foodies and take turns cooking meals for each other. And after a long day at the event, why not take a nap in the nap box? Equipped with a charger, a bed, and a light, this is the perfect place to unwind and soon may become a regular feature at places such as airports and the like. Innovation doesn't have to mean the new technological products or the fastest car, for example, or new apps coming out. It can be as simple as changing things to listen to people's needs. And that's why now Catalan health institutions are putting on a new program to help those with rare neuromuscular diseases.
Rare diseases, as their name indicates, are extremely singular. They affect less than 0.1% of the population. Their effects are severe, and the problems they pose for medical professionals are complex. But health institutions in Catalonia are joining forces to create a unit specialized in treating people affected by rare neuromuscular diseases, that is, disorders affecting the nervous system and the muscles.
Els pacients que tenen malalties rares o malalties minoritàries són pacients complexes. Són pacients amb múltiples necessitats i amb problemes a múltiples nivells. Aleshores, això fa que hagin de consultar un gran nombre d'especialistes per donar resposta a aquests problemes.
What the project proposes is to bring all these medical professionals together in the same place, in order to treat the same patient on one single visit. Among the specialists, we find nurses, neurologists, physiotherapists, psychologists, social workers, and rehabilitation teams working side by side. So, for instance, a time-consuming process that could take weeks or even months could be solved in a single morning, and this brings great benefits.
Però fonamentalment el que millora moltíssim és, a part d'augmentar l'eficiència, que és el que em preguntaves, augmentar la qualitat. i l'eficàcia en el tractament d'aquests pacients.
This project is backed by 2 health centers based in Badalona, a city near Barcelona, the Germans Trias Hospital, as well as the Goodman Institute, one of Europe's top centers for neurorehabilitation.
Here at the Hall 5 of the Mobile World Congress, as you can see behind me, people are already packing up and getting ready to go home. But its many attendees didn't just come to Barcelona, and some will even stay the weekend perhaps, for the Mobile World Congress. Some may even enjoy Catalan artists, and the most renowned of whom is perhaps Salvador Dalí. And recently, 2 of his paintings sold for a considerable amount of money at the London Sotheby's auction house. The Maison pour Art Ottoman work has been sold for 4 million euros, and meanwhile, the Gradiva has been purchased for 3 million. Both pieces date from the 30s, at the height of Dalí's surrealism, and were owned by an Argentinian family. Along with the Dalí pieces, a painting by Pablo Picasso, who lived in Catalonia for several years, was additionally purchased for over 56 million euros. For years, Catalan culture in the form of plays, photography, art, and cinema has brought life to literature. And today, another event launched in Barcelona that gave images to beloved words. Starting today, visitors can hear and see the world of Catalan writer Joan Brossa through an installation in the Arts Santa Monica Center. The work, made by the Cabo San Roque studio, plays with sound, objects, and movement, fog, and different light intensities to create Brossa's landscapes. It has 2 spaces and will run until March 18th. Joan Brossa was a Catalan avant-garde poet, playwright, and plastic artist who died in 1998. And as this 2018 Mobile World Congress draws to a close, so does our show. We hope you enjoyed this special look inside one of the most exclusive tech and innovation events around the world. And who knows, maybe after seeing what we've shown you this week, you might get some inspiration for next year's event. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.